up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're someone that is into smelling good, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bells. In today's video, I'm going to give you my best of 2024. Keep in mind, I have not smelled every last new release that came out in 2024. So a lot of these fragrances are not necessarily new releases, but they are new to my collection, which makes them new, okay? We're not focusing on new fragrances in this video. We're just focusing on the best of 2024, according to my collection. If I'm mentioning the fragrance in this best of video, it just really lets you know how much I really love them, because it's really hard for me to do the best of the best in this category, like for the year, because you guys know how much I smell during the year. I run across so many great fragrances, but why I pick these fragrances is that I have a tendency to grab for them a lot. So that's why they made it on the list. Like, we have about 5 months left in 2024. Anything can come down the line. I've seen it to where brands have released new fragrances in December and they hit. But as of right now, these are my best of 2024. So let's get into the video. These are in no particular order. I just picked 10 fragrances and I'm just talking about them. So this is not a rank video, okay? The first one I'm going to talk about is from Bohoboco. This is called Magic Mushrooms. And y'all, look at the color of the juice. It looks like this psychedelic color. It actually kind of looks like orange on the camera, but in person it is coming off like a hot pink. I think brands are starting to get more into color when it comes to their juice. I want to say Valentino just released a private blend collection, and those fragrances are all different colors, like brown, green. Y'all get the point. I feel like the color change in fragrances is going to be a new trend, and I just want to say Bohoboco has been doing it already, okay? They've been doing this, so they might be the new trendsetter. All right, we're gonna give it a little spray. Man, this is earthy. This is green, okay? There's notes of, I want to say, patchouli in here. There's notes of cannabis. So if you're not the type of person that cares for cannabis or earthy green notes in fragrances, you're probably not gonna like this. I want to say there's like cypress oil in here. There is probably some vetiver. I'm definitely getting that patchouli. There may be a little bit of Divana in here. It's green, you guys, okay? Which makes sense because the main character in this fragrance is going to be cannabis. But this smells extremely sexy to me. It smells like a sexy stoner. And I'm talking about the good stuff. I ain't talking about that cheap, dirty stuff, okay? This, somebody spent a lot of money on this baggie, okay? They definitely spent more than $20 on this bag, because this is that good stuff. This is what I would imagine people like Snoop Dogg smell like, or Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? Them boys that really like to toke. That is what it reminds me of. Also interesting, in the dry down, it makes a turn. It starts to smell kind of floral, a little bit feminine in my opinion. But overall, I think it is a really unique and different fragrance than anything I have in my collection. It's definitely one of those fragrances that is gonna have you standing out in the crowd. Hopefully you're standing out in the crowd in a very good way, okay? But who knows how it's going to play out on your skin. On me, I do get that cannabis on my skin in the beginning, but then as it dries down, it turns into like this sweet, pretty white flower. And I think there may be jasmine in here. I'm going to pop up the notes for you guys. But I really just kind of want to go off the dome with this video and really just like really talk to y'all and let you know why I love the fragrance so much. This is very unique. It's very different. A very standalone fragrance. I want to say it kind of puts me in the frame of mind of a fragrance by Maison Margiela, and I want to say it was called Festival. I think it's discontinued at this point, but that one also had a note of cannabis in it, okay? So, you know, I don't partake in the puff pass, but I definitely don't mind it in my fragrances. Y'all know this is my baby right here, okay? Hypnotizing Fire by the Harmonist. This, so good, so freaking good. I'm not gonna spray this because if you know, you know this is not cheap, okay? I love the Harmonist fragrances. They are another brand I feel like really just take it there when it comes to fragrances. I have another fragrance called Desired Earth. Moon Glory is their popular fragrance because it's sweet, you know, and people have a tendency to go for sweet, honeyed, vanillic type of fragrances. It is safe. Hypnotizing Fire is sexy, okay? It's grown folk, grown woman, adult, just very sexy. And it smells like earthy patchouli to me. It smells sugary and sweet, warm. When I put this on, I feel like one of the most sexiest women in the world. That is the effect that it has on me. And I can't get enough of it. I really can't. I'm definitely babysitting this bottle because, again, it's not cheap. And this fragrance comes in two different versions. It comes in the Eau de Parfum and the Parfum. I have the Eau de Parfum, which I did not know that at the time I bought it. I really can't speak to what the Parfum version smells like, but if it smells like this, but way better, I could scream, okay? Because for the amount I spent on this, I could have spent a little extra and got the Parfum. There may not really even be a big difference in the smell, but I don't know. So I can't really speak to what the Parfum smells like, but the Eau de Parfum, girl. And this is totally genderless. Anybody can wear this. It will smell great on anybody. And I mean that for real. I'm not gonna lie. I think sitting down with Delphine Yelk with Guerlain was one of the biggest highlights for me in 2024. I don't even know how that situation came about, to be honest with you. How did I get picked out of all the fragrance influencers in Houston? How did I get chosen? I still think about that moment from time to time, and I thank God for the moment every time I think about it, because it's just so, it's reassuring. It's letting me know that even though the views may not show it, even though the brands don't always show it, I feel like that moment was just God saying that I'm here to support you in this, you know, journey that you're doing, influencing whatever, if it makes you happy. I'm here to support you. Unforgettable. I will never, ever forget that moment. I will hold it so dear to my heart, seriously. And the next two fragrances I'm going to talk about were actually created by her. And if you're not familiar with her, she is the nose behind Mostly all of the Guerlain Le Art and Le Métier collection. That's like a private blend, exclusive blend for Guerlain, okay? And I had the pleasure of sitting down with her and interviewing her and meeting her, and she gifted me with 2 of her fragrances. This first one is Vanille Planifolia by Guerlain. Yeah, I already got a little dip. What is that? What is that on my bottle? Lord have mercy. See, that just goes to show you how often I grab for this bottle, and whatever it is won't come off. But this is Vanille Planifolia Extrait 21 by Guerlain. And when I tell you, oh, this is one of the most decadent vanillas I have put my nose on, and this is the Extrait. So this is a pure vanilla. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Pure vanilla does not smell what you think it smells like. It is very resinous. It's so pretty. You know what's interesting? This has a slight little medicinal smell. I don't know what that is about. It has a lot of ambery touches to it. A little dark, okay? I want to say it could come off smelling a little smoky, but it all depends on how your nose is receiving those resins. Some people receive resins in a very smoky way. Some people receive them in a very earthy way. Some people receive resins as being sweet. So it just depends on how your nose interprets the smell of resins. But this is thick. This smells like honey. Y'all know that Guerlain literally have their own gardens. They have their own beehives, okay? And the bees go and pollinate their own garden. They have gardens all over the world that are just for Guerlain to use to source their fragrances. Y'all know the longevity is there. It's an Extrait, okay? The longevity is there. It's going to last forever. This is very coveted in my collection. I don't have a lot of fragrances that I would use the term coveted, okay? But this is that. That means that anybody that know me personally, please don't expect to come in here and thinking you're gonna spray this. It's not happening. I'm sorry. Not really, but it's not happening, okay? She's very coveted. Like, I will hide this. For real. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. When company come over, I will hide this. I don't think either one of these fragrances are new releases, like were released in 2024. I want to say this one may have been released in 2022. Somewhere up in there, maybe 2023. So not that long ago. This is Tobacco Honey by Guerlain. And this one was also created by Delphine Yelk. She has created a lot of our favorites. Y'all know those Mon Guerlain fragrances that y'all go crazy behind, what was going crazy for back in the day? She created those, and a lot of the flankers that go along with that. She created the La Petite Noirs. I think that is how you pronounce those fragrances. She created those. Pretty much all the fragrances that are in the, I want to say this is, I can't remember if this is the Le Art or the Le Métier collection, but all of these that you guys love, she is, for the most part, the nose behind all of these fragrances. This is Amber Overload. This is warm, sweet, thick, syrupy, dense. I mean, it is, the honey is dripping, girl, in this fragrance. I love the tobacco here because it doesn't give me tobacco smoke. It gives me tobacco leaf. Okay, so my experience with this fragrance is not smoky. It's tobacco leaf with a very decadent, smooth, syrupy honey note that is just absolutely delicious. This is one that I would definitely wear right now in the heat for a nighttime event, or you know, a black tie event or a dinner date. I would pull this out. I cannot wait until it gets cold to wear this, or cool fall, winter, because I just got this. I got this back in like March, I think. March or May. And I smelled all of the fragrances from this collection. I did. And I have a few on my wish list that I'm going to get maybe for my birthday or in next year. But all the fragrances from this collection, y'all, bang, okay? Top tier, all of them. This next fragrance is from the house. I should say not the house, but the world. This next fragrance is from the world of Chris Collins. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is Lust Oud Delice. Ooh, we are talking about hazelnut. We are talking about chocolate. We are talking about either orris root or iris, so it has a nice powdery dry down. We are talking about one of the most delicious ouds. I don't know where he's sourced this oud from, but baby, it ain't like them other ones, okay? It is not animalic. It is not barnyard, stinky. She is not that. This oud is sweet, it's soft, it's buttery. It doesn't even have a leathery vibe to it. I was about to say leathery. It doesn't even have that leathery feel, because sometimes oud can come off smelling leathery. This is sweet oud. It's soft. I don't know where he got this oud from. This is one of my favorite fragrances from the world of Chris Collins. Like, I thought Sweet Taboo was my girl until Lust came through, booted her right on out of the way. You know what? Ooh. It's really a toss-up. I'm not even gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about this video, it is really a toss-up between Lust and African Rooibos. It is a real toss-up, and I didn't even put this one in the lineup. They're both amazing. They're both amazing. They're both right up there together, tied with each other when it comes to Chris Collins fragrances, okay? Both of them. And I'm gonna have to put this one in the video. I'm gonna have to talk about African Rooibos next, because how could I forget that one? This is what I would consider a gourmand. This is definitely a gourmand. It smells like that chocolate powder with hazelnut, okay? The vanilla is sweet and creamy here. There's also sandalwood that adds to that creamy effect with this fragrance. So yeah, she's delicious, okay? She is a stunner. She's beautiful. She definitely got people out here acting bad, wanting to be choked and all that old mess. I'm not sure if she's available in Sephora. Could be online, but I will leave a link below. Y'all can go find Lust Oud Delice. Top 10. Deserves, this fragrance definitely deserves to be in the top 10 lineup. African Rooibos. Oh my God, this is one of the, ooh, every time I smell this I go into a trance. This is one of the prettiest and most sophisticated tea fragrances that I've put my nose on ever. If you are into tea fragrances, you will enjoy this. This opens up with some bright notes like bergamot. There is some citrusy notes here, like I want to say there could be some citrus here like orange, definitely picking up on that bergamot. You're getting the soft spicy notes in this fragrance. You're getting the Rooibos tea. It smells super authentic and very, very natural, okay? Like a real tea, okay? I don't know how they did it, but they did it. This is just sophisticated, y'all. When I tell you the way this fragrance just, when I wear it, the wind just picks it up and carries it. The longevity is 10 out of 10. I would definitely repurchase this fragrance over and over and over and over again. Chris Collins is definitely taking over the world, okay? If you've not tried his fragrances, I do believe you can pick up samples online with Sephora, or definitely go to his website. He has these beautiful travel sprayers that come with the beautiful holder that looks kind of like this with this nice gold detail. Gorgeous, totally worth the money. His fragrances are very luxurious. And I just love the world of Chris Collins. Y'all should definitely check him out. Still in love with this fragrance. Yes, I am. This is The Birth of Venus by Argos. I am still in love with her. This fragrance reminds me of one of my favorite fragrances from Kilian, Good Girl Gone Bad. Imagine Good Girl Gone Bad with chocolate, with saffron. I believe there's saffron here, with raspberry. Yeah, they are not dupes, okay? But you get that sweet, creamy tuberose that is in Good Girl Gone Bad. But just adding those other notes to the fragrance takes it up like 20 notches, okay? I mean, up all the way. This is so beautiful, very feminine, very seductive. There's nothing playful about this. When I put this on, I mean business. What my intentions are, I do not know. But I'm coming, okay? And I'm not coming to play. I mean big business, serious business. When I put this fragrance on, yeah. Ooh, my God, I do have a code. If you guys have not tried Birth of Venus, give her a try. You can get this in samples too. Argos does offer samples of their fragrances, okay? And I know that Birth of Venus does come in a smaller bottle. I think it's a 1.7. Don't quote me on that, but it does come in a smaller bottle. And I will have a discount code below for you guys to save some money, okay? Highly recommend this. Highly. This next fragrance is from Kayali. This is Oudgasm Smoky Oud 07. And I love it. Out of the whole Oudgasm collection, this is my number one. My number two is Cafe Oud. And then after that, it's going to be Vanilla Oud. She brought this one out last. And I guess you do save the best for last, because I feel like this was the best. This beat them all, in my opinion. Like, all of them. This is one of the sexiest oud fragrances. Rum, saffron, geranium, cedarwood, patchouli, and oud. Sometimes you run across the animalic type oud. This is not giving that. This is giving a soft, smoky, leathery oud. And I love that the rum is toned down here. It's not over the top boozy like it is in Sugar Royale Patchouli. Not that at all. This rum is there, but it's in the backdrop. Okay, it's in the background. It's not the star of the show. The star of the show is definitely going to be the oud and the patchouli. You're going to get a little green in this fragrance as well. Why I like this fragrance so much is because, number one, it's sexy as. Number two, the longevity on this, top tier. Out of all of the Kayali fragrances, this lasts forever. I'm telling you, on skin and on clothes. I mean, even after washing it, I can still smell this fragrance in my clothes. Listen, I'm telling you, if you have an issue with longevity, you love oud, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on oud, I think these are running about almost $200. I think. Don't quote me. I'll put the cost up top. But this is, yeah. Yes, it's definitely giving me $200 easy, okay, easy. Smoky Oud 07 could run up there with the best of them, in my opinion, when it comes to Oud. Yeah, so yeah, don't count her out. I'm telling you, she gonna give you what you need when it comes to the Oud. She's not gonna disappoint, trust me. So I just considered this to be a Mother's Day gift to myself. And this is Bibilotheque by Byredo. There is a signature, underlining signature in a few of the Byredo fragrances. And when I say that, I mean like when you smell them, you kind of can guess that it's a Byredo fragrance, okay? And Bibilotheque definitely has that DNA, definitely. But this is almost animalic. It is soft, it's powdery. There's some pretty floral notes in here. I will pop up the notes above. But what I am attracted to the most, I'm going to spray a little bit on. Oh, this is so good. I don't know why this smells a little boozy to me. There's plum, there's violet here, so you get that lipstick smell. You get like a cosmetic smell from this fragrance. There's leather in here too, but the leather smells very animalic to me. It doesn't come off like leather. And I'm happy about that because I do struggle with leather sometimes. Sometimes leather can smell very synthetic and off-putting, and I'm not with that. But in this fragrance, it smells really nice. More so animalic. There's definitely some patchouli because it smells a little green, a little earthy, and there is some musk in here. But this reminds me of their fragrance called Animalique. And what's interesting, I wanted Animalique, but when I went to smell it for the second time and I sprayed it on my skin, it wasn't giving the way it gave the first time I smelled it. And I had Bibilotheque on this hand, and Bibilotheque just really took me there. It really took me there. This fragrance makes me feel very pretty and feminine and mysterious and sexy all at the same damn time. It is not your regular fruity floral scent, honey. This thing comes with a little extra, so be prepared for that. One of my favorites from Byredo. I really do feel like I am a huge Byredo fan, and I know you guys have mentioned in the comments before that you think that they don't last. I don't have that issue with Byredo fragrances. On my skin, they have a tendency to just last forever, and oftentimes I feel like I overspray when I don't overspray, because people have made comments like, "Ooh, somebody perfume is loud," and I was wearing Mojave Ghost. And I was like, shook, okay? But I don't have that problem. I really don't. You guys try Bibilotheque? Let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. Ooh, baby. This is not a new fragrance, but it is new to me in my collection. My last year, and I just picked it up this year, and I love it. And then they then came out with a flanker, okay? What is it called? Amouage Guidance 46. Something like that, but this is the original Amouage Guidance, and I love it. Love this fragrance so much. It's been a while since I talked about an Amouage fragrance. That is a brand that none of the fragrances have ever resonated with me until now. And Overture, I smelled Overture recently, and I definitely want to add that one into my collection. But Guidance, it just hit different for me, y'all. Oh, this is so good. And I know I'm gonna love the new one. I'm gonna rock with this one for right now. Like, this is my heart right now. Like, I love this one. So we gonna rock. I'm gonna have to save my coins and get the Extrait version, because I think that one is hitting for like $500. And I just told y'all last week, I don't even want to spend $200 right now. So I don't know when I'm gonna get that one, but I probably will get it at some point, unless it's gifted to me. Let me put that in the universe, okay? definitely pick up that pear in the opening. And it's not like that sweet, juicy pear that we get in La Vie Belle, or even the pear note that's in rock candy, vanilla candy, rock sugar. Like, not that sweet type of pear. This pear is a little sour, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. She a little tart. Let me say that. This pear is a little tart. I don't really get the hazelnut. What I get is musk, a beautiful osmanthus, a beautiful creamy sandalwood. It might be a little nutty. Not over the top hazelnut. I feel like I get a lot of musk. Those are the notes that I get. 4 out of 10. I only get 4. Like, I don't get a lot. I don't get the olibanum. I may pick up on that saffron a little bit, but it's not, it doesn't smell like a spicy saffron to me in this fragrance. But I get that pear, that osmanthus, and a lot of musk. And I love it. Y'all know I love a good musk. Maybe that's why I love this fragrance so much, because I'm very much into musky fragrances. Not musty. Musky. Okay? There's a difference. I'm not going to talk about her too much. I feel like this fragrance has been ran into the ground, child. But she's definitely top 10 of 2024. Those were my top 10 fragrances for 2024. Comment down below. Let me know, number 1, do you have any of these fragrances in your collection? And do you agree with them being in the top 10? How would you rank them? What stays and what goes? Okay, let me know down in the comments. If you're someone that is into fragrances, you love to smell good, you're building a collection, you want to know more, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. That way you don't miss out on any videos that I upload, okay? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content. It lets YouTube know that you're enjoying my content as well, and they continue to push up my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are having a pleasant day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.